Okay, hello. Welcome to your website and you. We talked about those that do not have your website in part one. So now we are going to the part two of this video, which is going to be that now that you have a website. So now you have a website, you can answer that yes, I have a website. Now let us I'm going to be talking about just two things in this video. Now, number one is your content on your website. Now the number two is the look and feel of your website. All right, now first let's go back to the content I talked about. Now the content are those words, images, videos, pictures, whatever you have on your website. Okay, that's the content of your website. What you have on your website that people can see. I'm not talking about the programming aspect or the codes. Okay, no, I'm talking about those words, those texts people are reading on your website, the images they see, the pictures, whether you have videos or whatever, and just a readable content, the content they can easily consume that is on your website. That is your content. Now, you may feel that okay, I have a website now, but what are you feeding people on your website? That's another thing now. What content are people seeing on your website? When they come to your website, do they see grammatical errors? Do they see blunders on your website? Because now when I want to give you a job to do, and if something as simple as managing a website, writing good content for a website where there should be there are grammatical errors in the content you write on your website, if something as simple as that you cannot manage, how can you manage my services? Okay, that's how I'm going to think, and that's how most people on the internet, and mind you, you are not the only one rendering that services. There are thousands of people out there doing that same thing you are doing. Okay, so now you want to take good attention to whatever you post on your website. Then what's the nature of that content? Can it draw people? When people read that website, are they captivated? Are they moved? Now you don't say because I need a website. Okay, I have a website. Just uh, look for some words, funny words, just, or maybe you went to another website to steal their content and you just threw everything on your website. No, you don't do that. Okay, so now do you know the danger about that is that probably somebody else, the user viewing your website, has seen that same content, that same image somewhere else. Okay, and you are still using the same thing on your website, then he is going to feel that okay, then who is stealing from who here? It just shows that you are not serious about whatever the services you claim you render. Okay, because if you cannot take time to build your own content, then you won't be able to deliver my services to do my best, to the best of expectation that I'm looking out for. Okay, now not everything you have to do yourself. There are people who write content for websites. Okay, there are the digital guys, those that are in digital agency. You can approach any agency, or you can approach some people, some guys online that write content for websites. All right, so they will give you something about your business. You just tell them what your business is about, you tell them what your website is about, what you want people to know about you, then leave that to them. They will come up with something fantastic for your website. That's one thing. We cannot do everything. Look at the house, for example. Now, no single professional can build a house. We have the bricklayers, we have the carpenters. Now when those ones are done, we have the electricians that will do the electric fittings in the house. Okay, so everybody has his own role that they do, but the mistake a lot of people make is that they think that they can do the whole thing alone. No, you can. If you really want to go professional, if you want something good for your business, okay, you need to approach the professionals. Okay, get the website done. While they are doing the website, the content, the whatever that is going to be on the website, take it to a content. If you know you can't do this on yourself, on your own by yourself, get people that will write good contents for you. You use good words, words that are going to be captivating, that is going to draw people, that when they read it, they will get moved to want to have one or two business deals with you, not the one they will read and it will be repulsive, just repel them off, or not the one they will read, they'll be saying errors, saying where you should use present tense, you are using past tense. No, all those things are things that internet users don't joke with. The people are in a haste, and they will just scan through your contents. And you know the funniest is that error they will see. All right. Now there are some people, they have penciled out maybe five organizations for the job. Now they are looking at the ones they will pick. Maybe they just need one. So they'll be looking at something that they will use to disqualify you, and you don't want to give them that opportunity. Okay. So make sure you take your content serious. In fact, a website can be as beautiful as anything. A website can be as expensive, but if the content is not there, there is just a white elephant project. Okay, because your content, what is the content saying? Is the content describing your business? Is the content encouraging users? So that is why you pay a lot of attention on your website content. Don't for 1 second joke with the content on your website. Don't say should be just to put some words in. No, you are going to be doing, you are going to be shooting yourself in the foot. In fact, you are not doing yourself a favor at all. So get good content writers, guys that can write content. Okay, this is their job. They know what to do. They know what they've been doing it. They've been writing for other sites. Okay, so they know what to do. Just tell them, be open. Tell them this is what this business is about. This is what we do. This is what we want. They will give you samples of content. Then you pick. Okay. So now, please don't for once think the content writers are useless. No, and engage one of the anyone you see. Tell them what you want to do, and they will give you a very nice job. Okay, so please don't joke with the content. It's very very important. In fact, it's even more important than the design of the website. Yeah, what's the use of all the beauty of your website when the content is dead? Dead, when I mean dead, is the content is not passing any message. So please don't joke with the content of your website. All right, so now we be going to the second one, which is the look and feel of your website. Now you can see that I didn't place I'm calling it the look and feel. I don't want to go into technical, I don't want to be using technical words. I don't want to be into some programming words. Okay, so that's why I'm using a layman word that you can easily understand. The look, something you can see, the look and feel, how your website is. Okay, so now that is why I made it the second. I put the content first because the content is paramount. In fact, the content is number one on the list of the web design, or the list of you having your own website. So now the two is the look and feel of your website. Okay, now how does it look? Is there too much color? Is it slow? Does your website have too many images? If you have so much images on your website, it will load so slow. And you know the data challenges we have in Nigeria. So you don't want, if your website is too slow, sluggish, I'll just leave your website and go to the next website. So that is it. So you want to make sure that your website loads fast, and faster than your competitor, because that is it. You are not the only one on the internet. There are thousands of others. So you want to be ahead of those people. If I come to a website and the thing is so sluggish, it's taking too much of my data, I'll leave. Okay, so you want to make it short and simple. You don't put unnecessary images on your website, images that are not talking about your website. Okay, images that don't release. I don't understand why you are a consultancy firm. You are not a sports consultant. Okay, you are a consultancy firm based in engineering, for example. Then what's the picture of a footballer doing on your website? Yeah, so these are one of the things that you need to look at. Images that don't distract people. All right, you don't have too flashy images to the point that people leave the content, they leave the words, the aims and objectives of your website. They begin to they get distracted by the extremely graphical content on your website. Okay, so now this is still the job of the content writers. You see, this is why you need a professional to do this for you. They know what to put. They will tell you